joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 17th to the 31st of January. It is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information is in there for you. Also, please be reminded these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Please remember that time is fluid. So this could have already happened. Could be happening now. Could be happening sometime in the future. And also cross watchers. These energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. Wow, okay. What are you missing out on, Gemini? You're really waiting for somebody to... I feel to notice you for some reason, they've said. You can't interact with this person. You're looking at them from the sidelines, either from social media, whatever you're doing. You are watching them intently. But with despair in your heart almost, you really, the yearning there is to connect with them, to speak to them, to show up. Even that's what they've just said. But there's a lot of waiting around. What's happening here? Are you waiting for the other person to notice you? Oh, because you're somebody from... Oh, right, okay. And that's the reason. The reasoning for you just watching this person on the sidelines and not interacting with them is because it's something that has... It's from the past. Those seeds have been sown between both of you. So both of you know who you are to each other. Both of you have shared an instance where you've intimated to each other that you like each other. And you're waiting for the other person to come towards you. You're waiting for them. You're watching them on social media. Heavily, I would say. Really heavily. You just can't stop yourself. It's almost like, I would say from these energies here, on what I'm feeling, it's quite obsessive. But you do want to be able to come towards this person and at least speak to them, because we've got this Seven of Pentacles, so it's really ingrained in the past. So it could be something from your childhood, it could be something from your teenage years or pre-20s, but you're hell-bent on sending communication out and taking a punt on this, because we've got the Fool card here. So the Eight of Wands indicates you want to speak to this person. Wow, you think a lot of this person. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of wanting to share family for some reason. I don't know if you've got family or they've got family, or you want to, or the thought of having a family together. So it doesn't indicate what ages you guys are, but I would say that you're at a time in your life now where you want to reconnect with this person. Oh, wow. Because there was passion in the past. You find them incredibly attractive, but you also find them that... Thank you. That you also find that they would be a good fit for your family, if you have family. There's a very loving energy around this, a very nurturing energy. They are ultimately the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for you. To get back to them, to speak to them, to interact with them, to share your passion. The passion that still burns inside your heart for this person. And you are willing to move or relocate or move mountains to get there. That's why we've got the Fool card. You're not taking, you know, any nonsense from the past. You're coming in as completely, hello, how are you? Just doing it. Not thinking about it. Not sitting on the sidelines, but just brazenly, turning up. But that's what they've given. You want this communication because you do just want to spend time with this person. You want to create a very, I'd say, very passionate new beginning for both of you. Wow. Somewhere completely new. You really... No, too many cards. But you're heavily You've been watching this person for a while, I feel. Yeah, look at this. You're not the only sign to get these two cards tonight. I think it's just how all the signs are feeling at the moment. Passionate, brand new beginning. The truth. I still love you. With this card here, it does indicate difficulty as well. And that's because you have known of each other. But that was in the past. So it's trying to get past that past experience, if you know what I mean. So say that you were in a relationship and it didn't end well, but you still want to revisit, reignite that relationship with the Seven of Pentacles. You may encounter some resistance from the other person, because the other person is going to say, well, really, is that the truth of the matter? It didn't work out last time, so how's it going to work out this time? That you're hell-bent on making it work. You want it to work. It's not a desperation, but he's saying it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to trust me, or for you to understand this is what I want, and it's crazy that I've come back now, but this is what I want, and I'm not going anywhere. Not in a stalkery kind of way, not in a kind of like narcissistic kind of way, but he's just saying that I'm here to stay. I'm going to prove to you how much you mean to me. Wow. Yeah, because you've never given up on this situation. You knew that at some point on life's journey that you would come back to this situation and you would revisit it. And I think that in your hearts of hearts, you probably had dreams about, this ideal life with this person, and that's what you want. You want to see if you can make it. And the foundations have already been laid in the past, but there's almost like a longevity with this. I think that you feel that this person is your perfect match. Yeah, Four of Cups. You couldn't even see them. You didn't want to speak to them because you were so afraid of the reaction from them. So you've been sitting waiting in the shadows all this time. And the strength here. This is a beautiful card. It shows strength of character for you, still keeping this love burning in your heart, but it also is a card of, yeah, I've forgiven myself for how I acted in the past. So you've owned up to your part to play in the demise of the relationship previously, or connection, however it may be. I don't know. But you've also forgiven the other person as well. Because as time moves on, we grow, we learn. Very well could have been your first relationship, first true relationship, but you haven't gotten over this person at all. King of Swords, yeah, that's what's on my mind. I've never gotten over you, even though things were rubbish, left really rubbish between us. I've never gotten over you, and I really want to speak to you. And look at that. And as soon as you say those words, as soon as you communicate, you've released all of the past. And you're owning up to what's in your heart. Wow, that's such a powerful reading. Thank you, guides, spirits, whoever's given me that. So matter of fact tonight. It's just strange. Wow, Gemini. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to have a look at some angel answers and romance angels. Oh, yep. No need to worry. I think that when you do come back, this person's going to be surprised. Probably a bit taken aback, but they're not going to shut the door on you. You've got here, communicate clearly. Your intentions. And that's the King of Swords. Laying it down, laying it bare, saying you've never given up. There's always been a space in your heart for this person. And I think that when you have memories of your youth, you think, yeah, that's the person that I really wanted to be with. I still want to be with. And we've got helpful people. So it could be that if you have mutual friends, it's asking their help to be like a conduit for communication maybe, or they will approach the other person and say, oh, I think he was talking about you the other day, blah blah blah. Okay, so we've got no need to worry. Look at that, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, because you're allowing it. Communicate clearly. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. It's already come and gone, I feel. This is the part of the reading where you come together. So you've been in separation for some time. And perhaps both of you have led different lives. Very different lives. And we've got here, helpful people. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Just beautiful. What else we need to know? Ooh. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. And you told me not to take that card for some reason. What else do we need to know? Anything else? Thank you. And we have here deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Well, you are, because you're looking from the outside. You're peering in at this person. So what you need to do is remove that mask and send that communication out. What beautiful reading. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So from your Moonology cards, it's so sedate in this room tonight, and I just don't know why. Perhaps it's the energy from these candles. So strange. Okay. What do we need to know? Highest messages only for Gemini in relation to this reading, please. For Gemini in relation to this reading. And for Gemini in relation to this reading. For Gemini in relation to this reading. Oh, here we go. Nothing is yet set in stone. It feels like, oh wow, don't let your past hold you back. Take time to breathe out, and a time for healing. Wow, absolutely gorgeous reading, Gemini. If that did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. You can comment on the videos if you want to. The free advisory service is still available. The email's in the description box. If you check the community pages out, or the community page even, I started making these candles. I started actually in 2021 and didn't even realise. This is how crazy this is, okay? So I made 12 candles under a strawberry moon. I just adore the moon. Honestly, it's amazing. The amount of photographs I've got, and when there's a full moon or any type of moon, I'm out there like a shot. So yeah, 2021 I made a batch of 12, and they came in these little tins here. They're all different colour tins anyway, and I just thought, yeah, that's brilliant. And it was just so joyous doing it. So it's my energy put into making these making this batch of candles, and this moon energy, and it's so potent. That it was unreal. Anyway, I made some wax melts as well, and for some reason I put the tops on them, I put them in a box, and I just put them down. I didn't actually use them. So 2022, the back end of 2022, it was just awful. The energy was just, it was just such a nasty year for me. Anyway, so I lit one of these candles, and some people could say, oh, it's psychosomatic, but it wasn't actually, because it was releasing all of that energy, positive, high vibrational energy, and yeah, I felt so much better. There's subtly the ones from 21. I've still got 8 left if anybody's interested. They haven't discoloured or anything, which I was quite amazed about, really. I thought that they'd look a bit weird when you take the tops off, being, you know, just in a dark space for 12 months, but no, they were perfectly fine. They're actually very delicately scented with bergamot, patchouli and geranium. Very subtly. They're not like a shop bought candle. You won't get a massive throw of scent from them. That wasn't my intention. My intention is to encapsulate all this gorgeous energy within the wax, and to release that energy when you feel down. I don't know how you would use them, but just so lovely. So yeah, for some reason I hadn't lit one of these candles till later in 2022, and throughout the year it was crazy really. I kept thinking, the moon kept coming out, I was drawn to it. It was like the universe was saying to me, goodness sake, just crack on with it, just go and do it, design the box, blah blah blah. Because I procrastinated, I went through different things throughout 2022 to try and take my mind off whatever was going on. You know, all this nasty stuff that was going on in 22, and I sat down and I designed a box. I got a load of boxes, I made boxes, I printed the labels out, and then I thought, should I just get somebody to print it for me? And then I thought, no, because that takes away the kind of like handmade design that I wanted to give you guys. So everything in this, apart from the boxes being bought, is, and the tins obviously, I've created myself. I'm quite proud of it actually. I love the way it looks. It looks how it should do to me. Yeah, so if anybody's interested in the wax melts as well, I've got 15 of them. But moving on, in 2023, I'll be making small batches on a new moon and a full moon, and they will be by pre-order only. So if anybody is interested in that, please let me know either by the email. I think I may put them out on eBay, and I've got a store at the Veiled Market as well. I just opened one, so I might put them out on there, but I will let you guys know if you are interested. But they're just lovely things. You know, the tins you can use after the last light's gone from the candle. You can use those to put your crystals in or your trinkets or whatever. I'd like to think that you would repurpose those in some way, or even make your own candles. But yeah, yes, so love, light and blessings to you. Beautiful reading. Thank you so much for whoever that reading's for, because it's just made my night. It's just beautiful. And I'll see you again in February. But keep your eyes peeled on the community page. I will let you know when the TikTok's up and running, and you can communicate through there. And I'll try and do some I'll try and do some live events. That's scary, isn't it? But anyway, that's for later in the year, I think. But love to you all, and thank you so much for staying with me. Love you. Bye.